All right, now let's get down to the jargons. I'm sure you must have been waiting for this part. Okay, when you hear people talk crypto, you know what are they saying? Buy, hold, this one, that one. My goodness, I understand, and that's why we're doing this for you. Okay, first we'll start with airdrops. What are airdrops? Some must have seen participate in this airdrop. You will thank me later. It's just a way of marketing. It's like a company that wants to sell shoes. No, not shoes. Shoes are kind of expensive, right? Let's say biscuits or household items. And the first thing is start giving people to taste for free. They believe that when they taste for free for some, they will come back for more. Okay, but more people demanding it to also push the price of their biscuits up, and they can make it look like premium biscuit, and they can charge them money for it. Just a way of marketing, getting to know people to know that you are there. So that's what airdrops are. So somebody does a cryptocurrency, they could keep a part of it for marketing. They don't have money to pay people to come and buy their crypto. I mean, that wouldn't really make sense actually. But guess what they do? They give us some of those cryptos for free while continuing to prove their concept, the reason why they created their crypto, and hopefully more people will jump on it. So that's what they do by airdrop. So that's why they're asking you to retweet, repost, all of those things. You just get them access to more persons. 51% attack is the only way to hack the blockchain in general. Okay, so how does this work? It's just by you taking charge of 51% of the computer power. That's the network's power. Okay, either you buy, if it's for proof of work, you get mining power. So all the miners in the world like seize their assets. In simple terms, at least 51% of them. If it's taken, you own 51% of the assets and stake it to hack the network. I mean, it's given the biggest cryptos we have today and their valuation, that would be too expensive for anybody to bother to do. So except you want to work with other persons, still very expensive. That's why blockchain is said to be safe. Time frame or time range, just you can see 1 hour, 24 hours, 30 days, 7 days, just a way of checking price, how the price of a crypto has ranged during a certain period, from as low as 15 minutes to as high as all time. That's why you have all time high and all time low, ETH and ETL. Like, what's the highest price ever that this crypto has hit since it was first produced or something like that? All time low is the opposite. Okay, altcoin is basically any coin apart from besides Bitcoin. Bitcoin is seen as the first and the original one, eaten by people we call Bitcoin maxis. Bitcoin maxis are like maximalists. They think Bitcoin and Bitcoin only, nothing else. So altcoin is just simply saying alternative coin. Okay, so the same way we have Bitcoin maximalists that believe so much in Bitcoin, we have the Ethereum bros, or the guys that are so big on Ethereum, and you would see them, you would know them. So we have arbitrage. Arbitrage is not even a crypto term, it's a general trading term, simply saying that same asset or the same item is being sold for a lower price in a particular market. So what you do is you go to that market, you buy it, then come to another market that the price is higher and you sell it. Okay, so that's it for that. And atomic swap is just a way of transferring crypto from one party to another without using an exchange or an intermediary. It's an automated way, it's a decentralized way of trading. You don't need Binance, right? So most times atomic swaps can be supported or made possible by I think crypto.com. It's one application that does it very well. Then so that one like used to be there last year. Basically, it's something like crypto.com. What you do is you connect your network, your wallet to their system. Another person connects, and the two of you swap. So you can't swap until there's somebody that needs what you want to say, like trade by barter. Okay. Then what we call automated market maker. It's an improvement on automatic swap. That way, even though it's decentralized, anytime you want to swap, you can swap. You're not waiting for anybody because market has been made already through an automation. So you will learn more about AMMs in the DeFi course. Quickly, the difference between BP2 and BP20. BP2 is the standard Binance chain where BNB resides, and BP20 is the Binance Smart Chain that is built to support DeFi and smart contracts. So BP2 competes with competes with Bitcoin. BP20 competes with Ethereum. And so the primary blockchains basically are trying to build something different, maybe for a special purpose or to improve on Bitcoin. So Solana, Chainlink, right? Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin. Most of these guys are primary blockchains. Okay, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and some other ones, Tron, are also blockchains, but they are called smart chains because they support smart contracts, right? It's supposed to help make DeFi possible. Bear, bull, and dip. Well, bear is simply saying is a protracted market fall. In stock market, we say it's like when the market falls by 20% in less than 2 months. Bull is the opposite. So dip is something that is like bear market, but crypto just like to use it to show that something dropped really badly, okay, or something is dropping and will most likely be reversing soon. All right, so that's it. Then block explorer is just how we can know when whether a transaction is in process, has been completed, or never went through. So every blockchain has its own block explorer, just a way of this. You know, when you want to know if you have sent money to another person's bank account, you go to your bank app, you check your history, you see the transactions, then you can check for proof. You get, that's how it works. Also for Binance Smart Chain, use BSC scan. For Ethereum, use Etherscan. Bitcoin has its own every blockchain has its own explorer. Then you have candles and candlesticks. It's just a way of in trading. If you want to do technical analysis, the way the price drops and price increase are represented is these Japanese candles and candlesticks. Basically, sex and death simply centralized exchange and decentralized exchange. Binance, Bitcoins, Paxful, Remitano, KuCoin are all centralized exchanges. They need to know who you are. You have an order book. It looks like your stock exchange, more or less. Whereas the DEX is the ones you use, Trust Wallet and others. Shall we are talking about DeFi? Okay, so for DEX is mixes of wallets that you have your seed phrase for. Sex is the other way around. The company, the exchange holds it on your behalf. So that leads us to talk about cold versus hot wallet and custodial and non-custodial. So for the custodian is where you allow the crypto exchange to hold things on your behalf. Non-custodial is where you keep your seed phrase yourself. Alright, so that's custodial versus non-custodial for your wallet. Then both your custodial and non-custodial can be hot exchanges. Hot wallet. I heard what people say hot wallet and cold wallet. Simply talking about is it connected to the internet or not. So if your wallet is maybe on a hard ledger, it's like a USB drive, or you write your address and your seed phrase on a metal. Basically, if you never have to use the internet to access your wallet, it's called a cold wallet. Otherwise it's a hot wallet. How hot it is depends on how easy it is to access. For instance, crypto exchange wallets are the hottest, followed by your trust wallets, and then the ones that you're going to put in your cold storage, what people call vault. It almost never gets access to the internet. So that's the first part of the jargons. We'll go to further parts in the next part. So coin versus token, they use interchangeably, but let me give you a good example. So in Nigeria, for instance, the currency primarily is naira. So naira will be called coin, right? But if you go to a place like Spa, for instance, Spa has this gift card whereby you can make use of their points. That point will be called a token. Do you get now? Same way it is. So for instance, on Ethereum, Ether will be referred to as the coin, right? But another platform that is built on top of it, like Uniswap, whose in-house token is called Uni, will be called a token. That's it. So DYOR simply means do your own research. Day trading is simply a way of instead of buying and holding for a while, you want to make money immediately. So you kind of like buy low, sell high within the day. So it can be a very few percentage or a few percentages, but you're fine with it. So small price changes, you make money off that. Usually they use big capital or they use leverage, that is loan from the broker or from the exchange. So things like scalping are just ways of defining this further. Scalping, and again, time frame with the time. Some will do it within 15 minutes, within 30, some will do it within a day, only within weeks. Okay, so some call it, I said, so you have scalping, swing trading, and there are all types of day tradings. Then you have DAOs and dApps. DAO simply means decentralized automated organize. Sorry, decentralized. So DAOs are like a way of keeping your favorite projects. We also decentralized autonomous organization, just a way of keeping the blockchain open to everybody, decentralized, so that it's not resting on the shoulders of a few persons, right? And the entire community can make suggestions. So the DAO members, they always have a way of getting people that will be on DAO, and it's only when DAO has a consensus that something can happen on the blockchain. Okay, Ethereum, for instance, has one of the largest DAOs. Okay, so dApps simply means decentralized applications. It's a way of building applications such a way that they don't have one point of failure. They're built on the blockchain, so you can't say you're hacking any server. There's no server to be hacked. Pump and dump is a scheme of fraudulently pushing a coin up in price, shilling it, and then dumping it on people. Just like the way okay, popular pump and dump scheme. There's so many actually that are out there, and usually done with what we call shit coins. So they just push the price up very, very fast. In a day you can see like 1000%, and everybody's talking about it, and everybody's now buying into it. And the real guys that started the pump scheme will then start selling off, and that's the dumping part. Those transactions are very, very minute transactions whereby the value of what you are selling will not be less than even the network fee you're paying. So it's actually a way of getting, it's part of a bigger scheme of fraud actually when people do continuous dust transactions. ERC20, 721, 1155 are just protocols basically on the Ethereum blockchain that enable different kind of tokens to be created. So 721 are where most NFTs currently are on. 1155 is a way of combining regular fungible tokens with non-fungible tokens. They're just protocols really. FOMO, fear of missing out. Everybody's running into something. You hear that's the next big thing, and everybody's trying to jump into it. FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubts, and that way of dumping really. Just spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt, like what happened to Bitcoin and generally the crypto market recently, where Elon Musk, Bloomberg, all of them just whether together or not together, but they all kind of spread FUD, which is what caused massive sell-off at the beginning of May. JOMO, joy of missing out, is when you actually missed out on something that you wanted to take it, that you wanted to have jumped in on, but you did not. However, if you had jumped into it, you would have lost a lot of money. So that joy of missing out. Okay. Fiat simply currency that is backed by the government, naira, dollar, pounds, and so on. Fox is just a way of saying you've built an alternate or a parallel blockchain because you're trying to improve on something. So like Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold. Litecoin is also a fork of Bitcoin. It's just a way of you copy the source code and you try to improve on it one way or the other. FATA, fundamental analysis, technical analysis. That's what it simply means. Fundamental analysis simply says research. How much do you know about this token or coin or whatever? Does it have what it takes to be, a big boy to go like Bitcoin? Does it have the team there? Does it have the market cap? Does it have big backers? And everything that goes into fundamental research. TA is just price action, trying to predict based on the charts and the candlesticks. Fungibility is just a way of describing money. Is my 100 naira equal to 100 naira? If yes, that is good money and that is fungible. If no, it means they're unique assets, and that would be like NFTs. Governance tokens are it's just a way of building a community of stakeholders in a project without using shares. So governance tokens can easily replace shares as we currently know it. Alright, just so people that own that token can vote on things that the company behind a particular crypto project should do or not do. HODL is just a wrong spelling of hold, but that's now the new way of saying hold in the crypto space. Halving is something that happens in Bitcoin that reduces the increase in supply. Note my word, not reduce supply, because people always accuse Bitcoin of being deflationary. It is not deflationary, it is only decreasing inflationary. So if this year Bitcoin supply should have increased by 4%, in 4 years time it increase will drop to 2%. It's still increasing in inflation, but it will drop by half, and that's the halving, whereby the mining becomes more difficult, and it's things like that pushes up the price of Bitcoin. It happened last year. Hard cap is the maximum supply of a certain token. It could be for maybe airdrop, resale. That's the max they will give out for that particular point. Hash rate is just a way of measuring the mining capacity of a certain system, because hashing is part of the protocols for the proof of work mechanism. KYC, AML, know your customer, anti-money laundering, market maker, market taker. Market maker are those that create the market, people that come to execute the market, and the market takers. Take for instance, Bitcoin is currently trading at $36,000, and I come there and I put an order to sell Bitcoin at $37,000. I've made market, I've provided liquidity. My Bitcoin has entered the order book, it has not sold. The person that will come and buy my Bitcoin at that $37,000 is a market taker. He's removing liquidity from the market. Okay, mining, staking are just the ways of getting new tokens in proof of work and proof of stake respectively. Minting, burning, those are producing new tokens and removing tokens in DeFi. Minting is minting new tokens. Burning tokens just to create scarcity. Minting is also the word you use when creating new NFTs. NFTs, remember, means non-fungible tokens. Alright, so the final part of jargons. Moon. Moon is just simply way of saying crypto just keep going up and up and up and up, like to the moon. I mean, literally where the moon is. Okay, and people use the word moon, talk about their big dreams and how crypto help them solve their big dreams. So people would like say Lambo, when this coin moons, I'll get a Lamborghini really. So moon is just a way of showing hope that the crypto continue to go up. It's like the opposite of deep. Noob, just newbie. Network fee. In Ethereum we call it gas, and it's measured in GUI in Ethereum. NFTs, non fungible tokens, once again, it's just a way of just digital identity really. So you want to recognize this. So you could create an image or an asset digitally on the blockchain, and that also is the NFT, right? You can also have a physical asset or an item and create a digital representation of it. It should be the NFT. NFT is a way of knowing the original of an asset. That way you don't have to argue who has the original, who is having the fake. It's usually applied in artwork, but going further to be applied in certifications and so many other things. But there's a new one now for attendance, proof of attendance, for events. P2P simply means peer-to-peer, so you don't need any kind of exchange, formalized or non-formalized. Basically just you and your friend. Although we still the big exchanges that facilitates P2P, but the point is the exchange itself is not touching the money anyway. It's going from you to the next person. Though they might have what we call an escrow to ensure safety. Portfolio and bag, they just were mentioning what tokens or what coins you have or are you invested in. Price impact is price impact, slippage tolerance all work together in the market due to the bid-ask spread, which is different between the highest amount a seller is willing to lowest amount the seller is willing to sell, highest amount the buyer is willing to buy. So when there's a difference, price impact comes in. Wrecked, you enter a bad trade, you lose your money, or your money gets stolen, you're wrecked. ROI, return on investment. So other ways of putting it in crypto, you might see something like APY, annual percentage yield, or APR, annual percentage rate. Just how much do you expect to get back on this thing you are putting in. So this is actually measured in the same token that you're investing in. So you see 100% on Bitcoin, it means you get 100% on Bitcoin. So if you put 1 Bitcoin, you get 2 Bitcoin, something like that. So you always try to read things very well. Rug pull is just another kind of scam where people remove liquidity. Take for instance, somebody starts a new token and then touts it at the next. I mean, let's use for instance, let's say Kcoin now come out and say they want to revolutionize the way voting is on in the world. They're going to make a lot of money. People should buy their token. Everybody buys K token. Let's say 1K token equals to like 100 ETH. So they now do pre-sale, sell like 1000 K tokens. People will now use their ETH and buy. The next thing you now hear is that they have run. They have run with your ETH. And then you will still have their tokens, but nobody's willing to buy it from you. So you have lost liquidity, and that's what we call rug pulling. Seed phrase, basically what secures and identifies your wallet address. Do not share your seed phrase with anybody. Keep it secure, keep it safe, because man, that is your key. Shilling is another way of marketing, influencer marketing for cryptos. People keep talking about it particular. They keep talking about that coin over and over again just to get you to buy. Shitcoins. They really have no use. They really have no use, and that's why they're generally the subject of pump and dump schemes. So most shitcoins will even after the hype and everything, they'll still turn back to get near zero. Usually when the market is low, like currently is now, shitcoins feel it the hardest. It's not a standard term. Some people might call some coins shitcoins, others will not agree that that's a shitcoin. Weekends, diamond hands, we can't sell off fast. They see a small retracement of the market. Market is falling a bit, they run away, they sell. Diamond hands keep holding. Oh, Ethereum has the strongest diamond hands in the world currently. White paper is like business plan, but a bit more technical, showing what exactly they want to do with their project and how it intends to go, how they want to raise money, and so on and so forth. Whales are the big boys, that are the venture capitalists in the crypto space, and they control markets, especially for the smaller coins, altcoins. So you want to be very careful before you buy a coin, make sure that you don't have a few persons controlling most of the supply, because they can pump and dump.